welcome back to another episode of That Hope Show. We're so delighted to be here with you all. I'm Jarell, and this is my sister from another mister and co-host, Jeni. What's up?
Hey Jarell, how are you?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good today.
Good.
It's summertime. Summertime. Yeah, doing good.
Yeah, good. Well, hey guys, we're so excited to have you back for another episode. Hanging out with Jarell is one of my favorite things to do, and we're just happy you're along with us for the ride. If you haven't yet, go connect with us on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn.
Yes, please.
We would love to engage with you there.
Yeah, and we got some fun for you. This is going to be an overjoyed episode.
Yeah.
Well, it's always joy with Jeni and I.
Sure.
But we got a little bit. We got a little bit of depth and a little bit of summer fun for you.
We do.
Yeah.
Yes. Today we're going to talk about overcoming life's obstacles, and we're going to highlight Tony Gould's new book, Can I Live Again? And so I'm excited about that.
Yeah. And Tony Gould cannot join us today.
Yeah.
But we're going to keep talking about his book. This book is about resilience. So we better be resilient and keep talking about it.
So here we go.
Yeah, and you'll have the opportunity to see him on another episode, but I think that would be his desire for us to go on and do this thing. And so I say, let's jump right in to some fun, and then we'll come back to his book.
Yes.
Can I Live Again?
Okay, so we're going to have a great discussion about that later, but up first, what are we going to talk about today, Jarell?
Oh, a little bit of summer fun. Yo, okay, so it's like halfway through the year already, which means we're halfway through summer already.
Right.
And summer is my favorite time of the year, but it got me thinking about some favorites out there. And I know that's something that we talk about a lot personally and kind of, in the past. And so for you, what are some of those things that, you're enjoying during these summer months?
Yeah, so in the summertime, I love to stop by the library, find a really good murder mystery, which you just grab one off the shelf. Yeah. And then I'll get the kids and we'll head to the pool, and I love to just immerse myself in a book while I hear them splashing in the background. It's my favorite.
Yo, that definitely sounds like a great way to spend some summertime, you know what I'm saying? And I am not necessarily working on my tan. I wing it basically. But I do like the pool, you know what I'm saying? I do like the pool. Okay, hold on. Really quick, yeah, hold on. Really quick story. I got sunburned.
You did?
Oh, Father God. Yeah, I did. So we were in Cuba, mission trip. It was one of the last days, and so we went out to the beach, which was dope, beautiful beach. And this, very sexy chocolate man was getting in and out of the water over and over again, and that sun was relentlessly beating on my back.
Yeah.
All right? And so, nothing happens that day. You're just kind of like, skin kind of feels tight.
Yeah.
Wow, okay, all right. And get up the next day, throw a shirt on. I'm like, wow, that's kind of irritable.
Stings.
We went to go to walk out of the building and threw a backpack on, and I was like, wow! What is this? What is happening to my back right there?
So true.
I just want to say, I felt like I needed an empathy break for all my fair-skinned brothers and sisters, that I need to shake all y'all hands and say sorry for not understanding. So
you normally don't wear sunscreen?
I know, no, this is pretty much my sunscreen.
Yeah, I mean,
that's so funny.
They are painful.
Yeah.
Oh, so we do it to ourselves, so it's our fault.
Yeah, that was the thing. But I would say, as far as like some of my favorites, I'm definitely, because again, you know me, summertime is my favorite time of the year. And so I'm like the guy that's like, get in the car and let's just drive kind of guy. Let's go see some things. Let's go discover some things. And my kids love it, because it usually comes with a shake or a slushie.
Absolutely.
And some good music.
I feel like you can't do a road trip if you don't make a stop somewhere and get a little bit of snackies.
Come on, yeah.
That's like the best part.
Come on.
Yeah.
Do snackies again.
Snackies.
Yeah. That just made it taste better. All right.
But I love that you're making memory with your kids just driving around.
Yeah.
Road trips are the best.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
Yo, okay, cool.
Okay, so another thing I love to do is just go out on my back deck and hang out in the sunshine and soak up the rays. Simple, but pleasant.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Let's talk about snackies then.
I know, because I'm going to keep going back to blacks and tanning. It is going to be a
Okay. What are your go-to summer treats?
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
we're
you
going to
so
go
much.
with that.
I know.
We're going to move forward.
I love working with you. I'm glad we can talk about stuff like that and just have a good time. We invite y'all in to do the same thing. It's fun. All right, and so favorite snacks, I would say easily, like I'm an ice cold kind of guy in the summer. So ice cold lemonade, fruity. You know, I love me
like a sweet lemonade.
Yeah, I love me like some watermelon. Oh my goodness. And it got to be cold though. I keep my watermelon in the in the refrigerator. Love to eat it cold, and of course ice cream. You know, it got to be cold. Otherwise, that's a smoothie, I think. Love me some vanilla bean. Yeah, might eat it for breakfast. Yeah,
okay, I'm going to tell you my favorite treat.
What do you got?
But first I got to know, like, how do you cut your watermelon?
Oh, come on.
Are you triangles? Are you sticks? What are you?
Cut it down the middle, rotate it. Cut it one more time, rotate it. Triangle, 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 triangle. And then I scoop it out. No, I lied. That's if we're with the kids. 2 halves. Scoop it out. So just big chunks.
Okay.
I love to eat it with a fork.
With a fork?
Yeah, and if I don't have one, these work just fine.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. Human chopsticks.
Yeah.
Come on.
Okay, well, you were talking about ice cream, and it made me think of root beer floats.
You better come on.
So, and it's this special ratio of chunks of vanilla ice cream and then cold root beer on top. So delightful. It just reminds me of childhood.
Yeah, who's getting it? We're about to go get one.
We need some root beer floats.
So as we're talking about our favorite snacks and some of our summer fun stuff, you're watching this, we want to see you put that in the comment section, all right? We'll be sure to comment back. We want to build with you. So what's some of your favorite summertime events or things to do? And what's some of your favorite summertime snacks?
Snackies.
At Jeni Does.
Hi, everybody. I'm Alicia Hart.
And I'm Jim Hart.
We're the pastors of Eagles Nest Worship Center.
We're here because we love our city. We love people. We want to reach them for the cause of Christ. We want them to come into a living relationship with the living Savior.
We don't want anybody to feel like, you know what, I've got to have it all together before they get here. We just want you to come, and we just really believe that once you get here, you'll learn more about the things of God and what God says concerning you and concerning your life, concerning your purpose and destiny. And as you grow and mature in the things of God, things will just begin to shift.
Again, a bunch of imperfect people that serve a perfect God. They come together to worship Him, to grow in Him, and to connect with one another. So why don't you just stop on by and get connected and just enjoy the service, enjoy the presence of the Lord, and know that He's there for you, loves you, and I promise you, He's going to touch your heart in a very, very special way.
So today we had an amazing guest scheduled.
We did.
Tony Gould, life coach and author of the brand new book, Can I Live Again?
Yes.
This book is incredible. It's all about resilience. Him and I have spent some time talking in like some interviews, so we're going to be describing that a little bit. But
yeah, absolutely. And you know, Jarell and I are all about hope and resilience.
Yeah.
And so I'm excited to get into this conversation and learn more about his book.
Yeah. And so again, we've been going over these interviews, and you know, he like we did one at our church recently. It was a fireside chat, and you know, this whole theme of hope, this dealing hope, us being hope dealers. You connect it with a word like resilience, and for us, hope is about getting better.
That's right.
About doing less of the things you regret and more of the things that bring you success. But sometimes life just happens.
Oh, life gets
And it's not what you did, it's what it did to you.
Yeah.
So resilience, it's about, can we get better? How can we up the stake?
Yeah.
And how can we have these expectations to say, man, no matter what I go through, we're gonna press on.
Yeah.
And so
good.
That's why I thought it would be cool for us to just press on with this, because I think that's what he would want us to do.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
And better is always possible. One of my favorite quotes says, better is possible. It doesn't take genius. Thank the Lord, because I'm not a genius. It takes diligence.
You better come on.
And we can all be diligent. Like, we get to control how diligent we are. And so better is always possible.
You better come on. You better preach that thing, girl. Okay, so his book is broken down in 3 sections.
Yes. Okay, so section 1 is just titled Life. And he goes through, and we're going to get into it, but, you know, things that have happened to him in his life.
Yes.
Section 2 is Who Am I?
Who am I? Yeah.
And then section 3 is Can I Live Again?
Yes, you can.
Yes,
and that's the whole focus of the book. And so let's talk about life. So multiple chapters in this book. By the way, when you see this, Tony, well done. I've said it multiple times, but like, we absolutely like,
we're so
appreciate
proud of you.
do.
Yeah.
And so, Can I Live Again? We're talking about life because life happens. Sometimes it happens to us. Sometimes we happen to it. But there's several chapters in the book that just talk about hard things that Tony and many of us have walked through.
Yes.
From abuse, both verbally, physically, emotionally, socially, from a kid all the way up into an adult. And I like the fact that he shares his reality of being a grown man walking through physical abuse. That's something that's not talked about a lot, and there's not a lot of support for that, you know, from health, you know, which is something that he's working through. You know, he has his slogan, no plan B, as he's working through some of the just working to get better and working to feel healthy nowadays. And that's been such an encouragement to a lot of us, because sometimes sickness does happen. Things happen to our body that we didn't ask for.
We didn't choose.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we ate the bag of Doritos 5 times a day. And, you know, you might get a baby, you know, might get a food baby. But sometimes things happen to you that you didn't ask for.
Right.
And they're hard. And so as we're watching Tony walk through that, you know, things like no plan B is what I think about when I see a kid get sick or I get sick. I say, man, we want to go after the healing of God and God's plan for our life. He has multiple chapters that set up like the next 2 frameworks in life, you know, concerning the things that happen in life. But it's really about how do you overcome all of these hurdles? Because they come, they're serious, they don't play around.
They don't.
You know, how do we get up and still move? And appreciate the life that God has, you know, he's given us.
For sure. I mean, we all have those hurdles that come in front of us that we didn't plan, that we didn't expect, and it's our job. Are we going to crumble, or are we going to go? We're going to go over it. And overcome it. And so I think when you read section 1 of Tony's book, you'll be able to identify or relate to those things that he's talking about.
And if it's not personally to you, it's going to be to someone you know. And he's talked about that too. He wants to use his book as a compass to really allow people to say, what he has said is putting his pain on paper. So it's almost like a compass to share with people, to help people navigate through things, and then also have a deeper comprehension of what people can be going through in life.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah, that's good.
So, next section.
So the next section of his book is Who Am I? And so tell us a little bit more about that. What would Tony want us to know?
Well, he'd want you to know who I am. And my name is Jarell Roach, tall, dark, and handsome from Lincoln, Nebraska. I like taking walks in the park. Okay. And I just play.
Let me write that for
you. So in the midst of life happening, the successes and like the stresses that can sometimes delineate us from that path of purpose, we can almost like lose who we are.
Yes.
And there are people out there that are going through tremendously hard things. They show up every day and they're walking through life, and sometimes it just catches up with them, and then before you know it, you look up and go, who am I? What's happening? What can I do about it?
My life?
Is this for real?
How did this happen?
For real. And I really appreciate that. I know we were going to hear a little bit more from him today and kind of guide those discussions. But, you know, Jay, prepare for this, because this is something we would do in the past, but prepare to encourage somebody. Like, we just want to encourage you that, like who God made you to be does come along with stress. It does come along with hurt and pain and life. We're all encountering it. You know, our next guest we're gonna have, we've all walked through it. Last week's guest, the first episode, Pastor Hart, Bishop Hart, we've all walked through tremendous pain, hurt, things that almost feel like they derail us. They make us question who in the world Who are you? Who are we in this world? And I just want to allow you to remind you, like, when God made you, he didn't make mistakes. And the things that might be happening or have happened in your life that seem to want to derail you, that's what they do. But God, the Bible promises that God actually works those things together for your good. He may not have planned it for you, but he has a plan in the midst of it.
Yeah.
You know?
So good.
And I think that's something to remember, because life can feel unfair as heck. Things that happen to, not only feel, but it is unfair at times. And the things that happen to us, we did not ask for, we did not want it, we didn't apply for it, we didn't pay money for it, you know, we didn't gather our friends around and say, vote for me to get this, and it happens to us, and we're like, whoa, whoa. And it doesn't mean that God's not in the midst of it.
That's right.
It doesn't mean that he's controlling it.
Nope.
It means that he has a plan for it.
Yeah.
Every single thing, and he's going to use it for you.
And I just want to re-emphasize that those horrible things that we encounter and we have to walk through, those weren't of him, but he can use them.
That's right.
For good. And he never leaves us in the middle of it. He walks with us. Yeah. And when you go through really hard times, and you feel like you're being squeezed, you know, like think of a tube of toothpaste, you know, when it gets squeezed, whatever's on the inside is going to come out, you know? And so when we get squeezed, it's very obvious what we've been centered on or what our core values are. And so hopefully it's him being pressed out of you.
That's right.
But the good news is that he will use it.
That's right.
And you are anointed to go through it.
That's right. That's right.
And he can use it.
Yeah. So who is Jeni? Who am I? Who are you? We're God's creation, and you're made to withstand some of the craziest things in life, and that's what sets us apart from any other species in the world.
So true.
I mean, we can go to the moon and back. We can go to the deepest, what our mechanical devices will allow us to go to the deepest of the sea. You know what I'm saying? But when life really happens, all of that is really elementary, based upon what he's put inside of you to overcome anything that you experience in life.
Yeah, so humans can endure really hard things. Like we can do harder things than you'd ever imagine. Yeah. And that's cool because he made us that way. Yeah. But we can do impossible things.
That's right.
With him.
You better
so I would rather, I mean, I can do hard things, but I'd rather do the impossible with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like slushies and brain freeze.
And sunburn.
Grow up, Jarell. Yeah, and so
sunburns will get you.
That last portion, and that last portion of his book is "Can I Live Again?" And the answer is resoundingly yes. Yeah. Sometimes we walk through the thing and we come out with a limp. Sometimes we come out and the scars are still there, which is proof of healing.
Right.
But scars are for real, and sometimes they don't go away for a lifetime.
Right.
But even with all the cream and the gel in the world and the youth pills
aloe.
And the aloe, but the truth of the matter is you can live again.
You can.
You can press on. Real quick story, and it's kind of deep. My nephew, my oldest one, I call my nephews by numbers. So number one ended up attracting cancer, and it was spreading pretty fast, and he went through chemo and was in full remission, but they had a couple spots in his intestines. So they actually had to put my man on the surgery table. They had to pull his intestines out of his stomach, scrub, put him back in his, and he talked about the pain of it.
Lord.
But when I texted him, I said, hey man, how are you feeling? He said, man, that pain doesn't even feel like pain anymore. He said, like, for 6 months, I was wondering if I would even live again. Right. And now I feel like I can do anything, like anything's possible. Yeah. I said, can I share that? Because he's kind of a reclusive kind of bro. Yeah. And he was like, absolutely. Yeah. So, wow.
Yay.
Absolutely. Do we have a quick commercial break we're going to be going to?
We do. All right. So stay with us, though, because when we come back from this really quick commercial break, we are going to do one of our favorite things. Yeah. We're going to do some Would You Rathers all about summertime. Yeah. And so stay with us, and we'll be back. Looking fabulous has never been so effortless. Welcome to Body Candy Fashion Boutique, your online destination for clothing, footwear, and accessories. Everything you need to create show-stopping looks. Transform your style with our curated collection of one-piece outfits designed to make you feel confident, chic, and ready to take on the world. Indulge yourself with our stunning collection of trendy, fashion-forward styles that flatter any body type. Complete your stunning look with our fabulous selection of footwear, chic sunglasses, and eye-catching jewelry, making every outfit unforgettable. Dress to impress without the stress when you conquer the art of online shopping. With Body Candy Fashion Boutique, you can revamp your wardrobe without emptying your wallet. Our fashion-forward clothing is not only stunning, but also budget-friendly. Visit Body Candy Fashion Boutique today and explore a world of stunning and affordable fashion. Don't miss out. Shop now. Hey guys, welcome back. We are so excited that you are here with us today for another episode. Really quick before we jump into our final segment of Would You Rathers, I just want to give a shout out to one of our favorite corporate sponsors, which is Body Candy Fashion Boutique.
Come on.
And today they've hooked me up with these really cute blue sparkly studs.
Show 'em, girl.
And we are just your online fashion destination for women, all clothing, footwear, and accessories. So check us out if you haven't yet.
Yeah, bros, hook up them wives and them daughters.
That's right.
And aunties and those
Hook 'em up.
mamas. Yeah. Awesome. So
Okay.
one of our favorite games that we've had a chance to play, and we're going to play it. These were what we were going to ask Tony, but we're going to ask each other, and that's going to be really fun. So you can also answer these on the screen, and then remember going online, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. You can answer these questions. YouTube, answer these questions at the KPO YouTube channel. We'll answer them right back. All right.
We will.
All right.
Yeah,
Or
okay.
comment right back. So, would you rather? Summer
Would you rather
fun.
for
All right.
summer? A
You
summer
go first.
edition.
You go
Okay.
first. You go first.
Would you rather spend a day at the beach
Yeah.
or in your backyard having a barbecue with your family?
Well, if I had money, I would have a beach in my backyard, like some of my rich friends. But since,
so true.
But since I'm not
Our
quite
West,
there yet.
Our West Shore friends.
Yeah, that's right. Not a sugar daddy, I'm a splendid daddy. So we got to choose. All right. All right. Is it time off from work or just time in the backyard? So I'm gonna go with. Oh man, let's go backyard.
Okay,
let's go
I totally
backyard.
thought you would say backyard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you?
I just see you as the dad at the grill, you know, cooking up some stuff.
Come on. Microwave. Come on. Go ahead. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with beach. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, I dig it. You better go ahead and work on that tan, girl.
Yeah.
All right, fellas behind the cameras, what would you guys say?
Backyard barbecue or the beach?
I like these guys. You're coming over to my house. All right, we got a new family. All right, let's see. Would you rather spend summer with your family in an RV or a fancy hotel?
Okay.
Aha.
So normally I would be all about like the luxury hotel.
Yeah.
Room service, those really good, thick, fluffy white towels.
Come on.
But I think it would be so fun to get in an RV and drive around for the summer with the kiddos.
And read murder
I mean,
mystery books.
ask me in 3 weeks, but like I think that would be really fun.
I agree.
Yeah.
If we can put a hotel on wheels and the kids can do room service,
Even better.
let's just go with it. You know what I'm
Even
saying?
better.
Let's
That's
go with it.
even better,
We don't
yeah.
have fluffy towels. No, they're gray and they're kind of washed out. But you know what, kid? Fold that up and get ready because we're about to go to the beach with Jeni's family. All right?
That's awesome.
Okay, RV or fancy hotel, fellas? Come on. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Okay,
yeah.
two more.
All right,
You go.
2 more. Would you rather experience a really bad sunburn, like Jarell was talking about earlier today, his one,
Yeah.
or be stung by a jellyfish?
Yeah. Wow. What about if I just have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with a sunburn? So I can throw both of them in. Yo, I'm scared of jellyfish. Those things look weird. They remind me of like snot with hangy things. And I'm gonna take that sunburn like a champ. That's right.
too.
Put aloe on me.
Yeah.
All right? Yeah.
Well, we know we can put aloe on a sunburn, but you know how they treat jellyfish burns, right?
I heard they go #1 on people.
Yeah.
Is that a myth?
I don't know.
This kid's not even going by a tree. Oh, wait. It's a jellyfish thing. Get them, kid. Do it for your country. All right? Yeah.
So I'm going to go, sunburn.
Yeah, that's right. I don't want anybody going potty on me. I'm going to pass on that. Last one. Let's dive into some adventure themes. So would you rather go whitewater rafting or zip lining during your action-packed summer escapade?
This is a good one because they're both fun.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm seeing in my head right now.
So good.
Okay, go ahead.
Have you been zip lining?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So it depends if you have a sunburn or not, I feel like. Because if you have a sunburn, you need to be in the...
Yeah. There's no jellyfish in the lake. I mean, in a river. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So, but I do think, I love zip lining, but I haven't been whitewater rafting in a long time. And so I would choose that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. I'm going to straight up zip line.
Yeah.
Into some hard water. How about that? That's it. I'm
scared. I'll be out in the raft.
I see.
You can Yeah, that's fun.
All right, whitewater rafting or zip lining, fellas? That's right. Come on, doing his own stunts. I'm gonna zip line into a whitewater raft.
Yeah.
And y'all better catch me. That's what he was saying, basically. All right. So we're getting ready to wrap up this episode. It has been an absolute joy. Can't wait to have Tony here in person talking about his book, Can I Live Again? He might actually write 2 by that time.
Yeah.
Okay, before we get out of here, we just want to remind you to go check us out on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Like, subscribe, follow, and comment. You'll be seeing some of our B-Real. We want to keep you involved.
Yeah, we do. And so until next time, actually this next episode we're really excited for. We have a special guest and maybe some barbecue on deck.
Come on.
So till next time, we want to encourage you to never give up on your dreams. And something about hope.
Keep hope alive.
Keep hope alive, yeah.